So
Oh,
these are time intelligence. Okay, so we are working on date functionality. So by taking the date, we are getting year to date, last year to date, month to date, last month to date, quarter to date, last quarter to date. Okay, so with a reference of this, you can do so many calculations. Okay, now we'll go to model. So here the requirement for us. So we have, okay. So now we start building the application. Okay, so let's keep it this as it is. So I'm building the application here. So I'm giving the title of this report is power consumption. Okay, power consumption. I am giving the title of this report. Okay, so text box, you can take the text box. So all can see, right, text box. So it will open like this. So click here, give power consumption or will give name of energy. Okay, energy summary. Okay, the report name is energy summary. So select this. Okay, select this and increase the title of the format. 40 I'm keeping. You can drag and drop this and make it bold. Make it bold. Give the color as some standard color. Okay, so keep it like this. Okay, so this is my title of summary report. Okay, again take the text box. Here I'm applying for the color of this text box is okay. First place it this one here. Now, so this text box will use in real time to maintain as a titles. Okay, this text box, this one, if you click on this, it will come like this. Okay, so you can write whatever words you want. I mean title, whatever subject you want, you can write it here. You can place it like this and you can make it format. Okay, so that is the use of text box. Here you can see more visuals option. In the more visuals, same guys, in the more visuals, whatever visuals are there, this is a by default visuals provided by Power BI. If you want some additional visuals, you have to go here. You can see from app source is there, right? How we are using the Play Store in mobiles. Same way for Microsoft also they have one store which is providing some additional visuals. Okay, so you can see here from app source, if I click, it will take me Power BI visuals store. Okay, so you can search what visuals you want, you can take from here. For example, if user wants any new visual, so there is a animated stacked bar chart is there.
Imran, it just went off. Down. Animated what's it down? Third line or something. Third row.
Where I didn't find it.
You you type the Annie there. Type Annie there. Search box.
Hmm.
Yeah. Now go up. Yeah, there.
This one. Okay.
Animated bar chart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just click add. Okay. So you can identify it will add to here. The extra the extra custom visuals. In interview they'll ask you, did you use any custom visuals apart from this? Okay, this by default visuals. Okay, this by default visuals, 36 visuals by default coming from Power BI application. But this extra visuals, whatever visuals you are importing from store, that will be available here. Okay, so if you want to remove, you can remove. You can click here. Okay, or you can click remove a visual. It will go. Okay, you have to select and you can remove this visual. Okay, now I want to use this visual. Okay, so I just click on this. So I'll place it here. You can see for this visual it's expecting name, value, period, color, see, whatever visual. For example, if you check any other visual, guys, so stacked bar chart I'm taking. You see the properties of stacked bar chart. It's expecting y-axis, x-axis, legend, small multiples, tooltip, drill through. This and all is coming. If you see this animated bar chart, so it's expecting name, value, but all the fields only. Okay, add data field here, add data field here, add data field here, add data field here. Okay, so here also you can see add data field. Field means this column, guys. Field means in the table we have columns, right? So for example, in building master I have building, city, country. This all field. Field is nothing but a column. Okay, remember. Now I'll select here this chart. In the name of this, I'll providing country. Okay, so country I'm taking. In the value I'm taking. So this building master table, where it's joined, let's see. Okay, so go to building master table. It's joined to energy consumption. So this joining with the energy consumption table. So one too many. So yes, so I can consider from this table column. Okay, so go to energy consumption. So there is a value, right? Take this value. Value, period. So generally period means what? Period means what? It can be date, right?
The
It can
date
be
year
year or a date. Okay,
from
so
calendar.
yeah, I'll take this. So it's working like this. See, it's animating for 2019 sales. Okay, 2018 sales, 2016 sales. Okay, see, now instead of year, if I take month. Okay, sum of value by country and month name. So is there any filters applied here? No. Now I'm taking here color. Same month name I'm giving. USA. Why USA only showing here? Okay, take city. Okay, we have USA city only, I guess, right? Okay, we have different cities. So you can see that it's animating that. So this is how the animated stacked bar chart works. So you can see the name of animated bar chart, sorry, animated bar chart trace. Okay, so you can see month wise, sorry, city wise here: Chicago, New York, Los Angeles, Phoenix, Houston. Okay, so this all. So if you want to change the properties of this chart, okay, select this chart, go to the format.
Imran, sorry to interrupt. Can we able to change the numbers into normal numbers instead of millions in the
Yes, we
how
can
is the
change that. See, you have to select the visual. Okay, so you have to, for example, you are using this visual. When you are selecting this visual, it will highlight which visual you are using. Okay, so next to here you can see the format to your visual. Okay, click here. You can see here visualization settings. So if you want to show top 10 or top 5 of this visual, you can change it here. Okay, in general, so you can see here, if there is a general in properties, the value of that, okay, the value of that. So you can see get advanced effects title. So there will be option. See, let's see in this. You will get the same things I will take here. Okay, the same thing for this. So what I have taken city in y-axis here, value from consumption table. Okay, so here if you see here, this full number is coming for each city. You can see here for the city called New York, what is the value here for New York? 4.51 millions. Here full value is coming. Okay, you have to select the visual here in x-axis. You can see here the
No,
values.
go to
Okay,
data level.
wait, values is there, right?
Okay.
Display unit automatically value is coming auto. Okay, so I want to make it none means, so it will show the full value. Okay, if you keep it auto, so you can see here value decimal places auto. Okay, so if you want to make it some adjustment, so if you are getting decimal numbers, for example, you are getting decimals in points, 22.01, 20.22.005, like that. So you can place it here two numbers or three numbers. Okay, so you can see here it's changing according to your value. If you place it in auto, okay, if you place it in auto, for example, if you make it in auto, automatically Power BI will divide according to that value. Okay, but in real time scenarios or any values, you don't need to change an x-axis. Okay, you don't need to change the x-axis. By default it will divide according to the number. Okay, but if you want forcefully to make it the numbers in millions or something, so you can give here increase the font. Okay, there is a data labels are there. Okay, So I can show it like this. Okay, within the data labels are there, so you can present that number within the bar of that value. Okay, the same way automatically this is taking in millions. Okay, it will adjust the number according to the value. If the value is in thousands, it will come as a K. If it is in a millions, it will come as a M, the symbolic. Okay, next axis, if I'm giving, if I want to make it from the 10, okay, from the 10 to maximum value, if I give 100, okay, so the values will be divided here, minimum to maximum. Okay, so you are getting the total numbers right here. Okay, so if you keep it as it is, if you keep it as it is, I don't want to do anything. If you keep it as a auto number, like a by default what Power BI is considering, if you give it like that, so it will take by default in a millions. Okay, because the numbers coming in a millions, automatically it will divide. Okay, any doubts here?
Yes, Imran, I have a doubt. Can you please show the same thing in auto bar chart
Yeah,
visualization?
so currently we are in auto visualization, which is custom duration. So here we are not getting numbers, hide numbers.
Is there something we can off the autoplay?
No, autoplay means it won't work like this.
Okay, okay.
Okay, but numbers is not showing that values. That's what there isn't some limitations of each visualization. How the visualization you want that you have to be present, but there is some limitations. There is a variation, right?
Means
Visualization.
you mean to say that we cannot change it?
Yeah, maybe. Okay, it depends on requirement. So if you want to make it in manually, you can't change some limitations because that is the standards of Power BI. Okay,
Yeah, Imran, but client wants that in normal number. He don't want to see in a million
in that
because he have
scenario,
to.
you do not want to go this chart. Okay,
Okay.
so you have to explain the customer. So blindly they will tell I want like this, I want. You have to explain that first. You should be clear from your end before giving that output. Okay, so what limitation of that chart you have to be clear, then you have to explain, then they'll say okay. Okay, but blindly if they give requirement, you should not say that I do. Okay, first you have to check the limitations. They will give the estimation also, right? How long time you want. Okay, how many days it will take. Okay,
Yeah,
so
maybe I will one time I'll Google it. Maybe
yes,
if I
you
get
can,
any possibility.
you can.
Huh?
Yes.
Very good.
Okay,
Thanks. Imran.
yeah. So here I'm presenting city wise by using the custom visual. Okay, this is all custom visuals, guys. Okay, this is by default Power BI providing visuals. So we are showing the data in two different charts. One is animated, one is a normal visualization chart. Okay, which is coming by default in Power BI. Now there is one more requirement. Country buildings are also there. Okay, so building consumption. So there are different buildings are there. Each building consumption I want to be present. Okay, so you can take, there is a tree map. Okay, there is a tree map. Take this tree map. So the category, okay, the category. So the tree map, it will divide according to that value. Okay, there is a boxes within the tree map. So under the category, I'll take the building. So from the energy consumption, I'll take the value. Sorry, take the value here. So you can see here there are different buildings are there. Okay, there are different buildings. So each building the power consumption. Okay, this much they are using. You can see for this building this, for this building this, for this building is this, for this building is this. Okay, there are different buildings. Okay, now if I select any particular, you can see I'm taking here city. Okay, so this all can be any city. If I select any particular city, I'm selecting here New York. See, for New York, these cities are belongs to, which is highlighting. Okay, so if I click on Chicago, if I select this, if I select this, so for Phoenix, only this building. If I select this, okay, so the highlighted one belongs to that related value. Not only this chart, you can select any chart. For example, if I'm selecting this building, okay, so there is a like a relationship between each table, right? So the relationship between this table to this table. Okay, so whenever you select any particular visualization, though that visualization it will be filter the data. Okay, is it clear? So from this city, from this New York City, if I click here for the New York City, whatever is highlighting the colors, okay, this is belongs to this is belongs to this. So whether it's correct or not, you don't know, you're getting confused. For example, okay, so take the table. So here in detail level I'll show. So I'll take country. I'm adding country here. I'm adding city. You can see whatever columns you are taking in table chart, it will add to this table. Okay, building. Okay, so from here I'll take value. Okay, now you can see here. Now I want to be format of this table. Go to the format, values. I want to increase the values. Okay, now go to the column header, make it bold. Now see guys, whatever I'm using here for this table, okay, so I'm using country, city, building, sum of value is doing the sum. Okay, is doing the sum. So I don't want to present this as it is as a sum of value. I want to make it replace of this. So I'll give total. I will give total energy. So you can see here total energy. It's highlighted, right? So I just rename of this. So when you are place the mouse point here, it will show sum of energy. Okay, consumption. So the value, the real value of this column is consumption value. Okay, that I renamed of total energy. Okay, so if any developer renamed your columns to present, because I can't show whether I have done some count min max, so I don't want to show the formula here, so I want to rename of this column name. So when you place it here, you can understand the real value is a consumption value here. This is a consumption value that I renamed as a total energy. Okay, now I'm selecting this New York. You can see for New York which buildings are highlighting here. B1, this one, B1 double zero, where it is, this one, B1 triple zero, B1 001, B1 002, highlighted only, right? And this belongs to New York City, see, and this belongs to USA. Getting my point?
Yes, bro.
Now,
Sir.
yeah, now I want to show years also, in which year that building's value. Okay, so I can add here year. Okay, in this I can add year. So I have year from this table. Okay, just country, city, year I'm adding here. Okay, see guys, for year also it is doing. So this is a sum of year. Okay, so the year actually it has to show like 2019 2020 like that, right? So the year is generally number, so it's considering as a measure, numeric value. I don't want to show on some. See, the numbers also changing here, the years. Okay, generally the year should not do summarize. So click here, don't summarize. Okay, don't summarize means it won't consider as a number. Now is it correct? You can adjust that table values. Okay, now so user wants to see for that particular building in which year and what power consumption they used. Okay, if I click on this power exactly on this, we can see here for this building, which is coming from this city in this year, the particular building which I selected is highlighting against to that year. So in 2016 they used this much energy, in 2017 the same building used this energy, in 2018 they used this much, in 2019 this. Okay, so if you want to present the data for whole buildings for the whole years, it will come. So it depends on user requirement, you have to be place it that. Okay, so what I will do, I'll bring this chart here, I'll place it here like this. So I will add one more thing here, so that can be, there is any another table. This quarter also I'll add here. So we have already quarter in calendar. Month also I'll add. So I want to place it in year, quarter, month. Okay, so take this month next to the take this quarter next to the year. You can see the adjustment. Take this month next to the quarter. Okay, I'm placing these values in order. Okay, now I'll take the filters guys here. I'll take the filters, the slicer filter I'm taking. Select an empty canvas, this empty space called canvas. Take this slicer. So here I'll keep it from the calendar. I'll take year. Okay, so 2016 to 2019, I want this one as a list box like this, and this one I want to showcase like this. Okay, So if you want to change any properties of this list box, okay, so go to the format visual, slicer setting. Okay, the slicer is nothing but a filter, guys. Okay, based on your selection the data will reflect here. So go to the slicer setting. So here vertical, this is vertical. I want to make it a horizontal. Okay, I place it like this. Okay, now values. So if you want to increase that years and make it bold, okay, I'm keeping. Now you don't want the header. Okay, the header you don't want. Slicer header, make it off. Okay, place it here. Okay, now same way I want to take the slicer, one more slicer. I'll take month. Okay, so the months are coming, so I'll place it this month here. Or you can take instead of month, so just select this, click on this into mark. It will remove the particular field from this slicer. You'll take quarter. Okay, so this quarter also I want to make it like this. Okay, so go to this slicer settings, make it horizontal, adjust this. So off that header. Okay, now this values also I want to make it bold. Values, increase, make it bold. Okay, now I'll take here one country. Okay, a country is the same, USA country only we have, though I'll take the city here. Okay, so take one more slicer. I take the city. You can drag directly on that visual or you can drag it on this. Okay, the same way I'll take one more slicer. I place it here. I can take building. Okay, so if user wants to see these buildings in drop down, okay, you can place it as a drop down. See, okay, so any slicer you will get in the corner, select the type of slicer, how the slicer you want, that will select here. Okay, now I'm keeping this like this. Okay, now here the total value I can show in the card. So I want to fulfill this with the number. So I'll take the value. Okay, it is in millions I want to present. Adjust these slices. Okay, now when user will select the particular year, guys, when user will select the particular year in 2016, he wants to see what is the city. Okay, for that city, what is the value. Okay, for for the particular city it will present the value. For the particular city it will present this card value, and it will show that in which year that city and which quarter comes under, in which month. Okay, so you can see here when I'm selecting 2016. Okay, so 51 million is for 2016 value. Okay, if you sum this all values of the all cities, the value will match with this. Okay, and if you take this all buildings, the value will match with this. Okay, you can see here. You can see 51 millions. So it's making around 51 millions. The value is sinking right here. So in 2016 the user wants to see in quarter 3. Well, it's not say in quarter 3 in 2016 quarter 3 I selected. For quarter 3 this is the values. Okay, so if user wants to check, so select this and check this one. Now user wants to see in 2016 for the particular city. Okay, for the particular city New York. Okay, so in New York 3 buildings are there. Okay, 3 buildings are there. That buildings belongs to New York. So you can see here the all cities the which I selected, that is New York. In 2016 in quarter 1 this building, in Feb month this is a value. Okay, in 2016, so I selected it complete year in 2016. That 2000 according to 2016, wherever that it's maintaining the data, that will come with respect to information. Okay, so I don't want to. So now I'm presenting complete years information. Okay, you can see the complete information, this 2016 to 2019. Now the user, there is some requirements. Okay, there is some requirements. User wants to show only the particular building information. He don't want to present in this slicer there are some buildings are there. Okay, he don't want to show some buildings in slicer itself, in report itself. Okay, we don't want to present that buildings. So select this building slicer. There is a filter, guys. Okay, so the difference between this slicer and filter, this slicer will be appear for the user. Okay, currently we are playing the development role here, right? So whatever I'll select in this slicer, against to that data is reflecting here. Okay, but the filters works in background. Okay, this filters works in background. So here an example, here the building I'm using as a slicer. Okay, this building I'm using as a slicer. So let me increase this header size, make it bold. So select this slicer, make it bold, increase the format. Okay, now there are so many buildings are there. So many buildings are there, but user don't want to showcase that buildings. He wants only few buildings. So and here also, as a developer, you should not to showcase this all buildings. You want to filter this building. You want to show only few buildings in this filter. Okay, so what I will do, I'll select this building. Okay, the slicer, go to the filter. So you can see filter on this visual option. So building field I'm using for this slicer, right? So go here. So what buildings you want, you just select that. I want B1, B1 001, B1 002, B1 003, B1 004, B1 005. Okay, only this building only should appear for in this slicer. So in background, I'm controlling my data. Okay, now you can see only that buildings are coming. Okay, so that is the difference between slicer and filter. The slicer, it will appear for the developer as well the user for selection mode. The filters in background, it will control my data. Okay, this filter, I don't know what I have done. Okay, there are a lot of buildings are there, but I'm presenting only few buildings. In slicer, I'm showing that building. In filter, I'm controlling that buildings. Is it clear?
Imran, I have a doubt.
Yes.
Like, can we do the same for the bar chart also, which is presenting down?
Yes, you can.
Can,
Yes, you can.
uh,
So this
can you
one,
please
this one,
show in
right?
the background? No, no, not that one. Down, down.
Tree
That
map.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Three
See,
map.
this is tree map, right? Okay.
Mm,
So yes, we
mm.
can do that. So I want to, you can see here in the slicer, I'm showing some buildings. Okay, but here all buildings are coming. Okay, so I restricted only for this. I restricted only for this slicer, but here I didn't restrict anything. So select this one, go to the filters. You can see here the buildings. Okay, so I'm using for this tree map building and value, right? So go to the building, you can select. Okay,
Yeah, okay, understood, understood.
okay. For example, for this page, so I'm removing the filter on this slicer. Okay, I'll select all the buildings. Okay, I'll select all buildings. Now if you see, all buildings are coming. Okay, my requirement here is, for this page I want to showcase only few buildings. I don't want all buildings. I want to showcase few buildings for this page. If you go to the filter pane, this is filter pane. Okay, filter on this page option is there. You can see filter on this page. So I want to show only 5 buildings in this page. Only 5 buildings. I don't want to show all buildings. Okay, take the building column, take this building column, place it here, select for this page. Everywhere it will restrict, guys. For this page, you can see I completely controlling this page on that particular buildings. Okay, you can see now it will be control on this. At the same time, it will be control on this visual. It will be control on this table. Okay, it will be control on this city. It will be control on this chart. It will be control on this chart. Okay, so page level filters means for this particular page, it will control against to your filter. Okay, so I'm saying in this page I want to show only this building wherever this building information is there. Okay, is it clear? Now see, the 5 buildings I have selected, only that 5 buildings are coming into the picture. That for this entire page I'm controlling with a building. Okay, if you want to control the specific visualization, you have to select that specific visualization. Okay, you have to go filter on this visual. See guys, here when I'm selecting on this canvas, only I will get 2 options: filter on this page, next filter on this all pages. Okay, 2 options only I'll get. When I click on this empty space, page filter, all page filters I will get. When I select the particular, you can see, when I select the particular visual, then filter on this visual option will applicable. Okay, so by default it will show filter on this page, filter on all pages. Okay, by default it will, until unless you are not selecting the visual, this filter on this visual option it won't show you. Okay, you can see now it's gone. Now it's showing only filter on this page, and filter on this all pages. So this is interview question, guys. This is interview question. What type of filters we have? We have one
Imran,
is,
we have filters now.
sorry,
We have three filters now.
yes, visualization filter, page level filter, all page
Yeah,
level filters.
all pages
Okay,
of filter.
this all page level filter nothing but a report level filter. Okay, so if you want to restrict the data for particular visual, you will go for visual level filter. For example, I'm selecting this visual. Okay, I'm selecting this visual. I want to show only three cities for this. So what I will do, I'll go to the city. I'll select Chicago, Houston, Los Angeles. See, only three cities are coming here. Okay, if you want to control your visual particularly, you will go for visual level filter. You want to control for this page, you will go for page level filter. If the common filter for all pages, you will go for all page level filters. Okay, filter on all pages you will go. So for example, I'm taking duplicate of this page. Okay, click here, duplicate. Now two pages I have. Okay, I'm giving the name of this page is summary. Okay, okay, I'm giving the name of the page is summary. I'm giving the page name of this detail. Okay, this page name is a detail. Now you can see user wants to show only 2 years data. User wants to show only 2 years data for all pages. Okay, so what I will do, I go to the filters. Okay, I go to the filter. You can see filter on all pages are there, right? Okay, so where is the calendar here? Year. Okay, take this year in this filter on all pages. I will select here the option you will get filter type. Okay, so I will select here basic filtering. In the basic filtering, I want to present only 2018 and 19 data only I have to present. So I'm controlling for all pages, right? You can see, go to the next page, go to the next page. See, if I control only for this page, if I control only for this page, remove this filter for remove this filter for this all pages. I want to restrict only for this page. Okay, I want to restrict only for this page. So there is a filter on this page option is there, right? So you can see filter on this page. So add field here is expecting filter. So take the year, drop it here, select basic filtration. Now I'm selecting 2018, 2019. These 2 years only I want to showcase in this page. So is it impact in the next page? This one?
No, no, it will not impact. Definitely not.
See. Okay, it's not impacting. When you want to make this control for all pages, you want to go for all pages. Okay, all pages filter, you want to filter on all pages. If you go, it will restrict for all pages. How many pages you are using in this report, that all pages applicable for this filter. Okay, now I'm removing this year. Okay, I want all years data. Okay, is it clear all of you, the filtration here?
Absolutely clear.
Yeah. Now my requirement, so I'm showing energy summary here. So in this energy summary, I'm presenting the data for all years, for all quarters. Okay, there is a, I restricted here some of this three cities. Okay, I want to release this city filter. Okay, so go to the filter. So I restricted here, right? So I'll select the rest of city also. Okay, 4 cities we have. I just selected all cities. Now Here also the buildings I filter, right? So guys, whenever you are filtering, okay, you want to know what filters have been applied for this. So there is an option here. You can see there is an option on every chart. You will have, okay, this filtration. Every chart you will have, okay. So for example, if you see here, I applied filter. See the buildings are having this. Okay, there are a lot of buildings, but I restricted these buildings, right? So go to here. So on this filter on this page, I restricted. On this page, the buildings are restricted, right? So you can see here for all charts, this buildings only presenting, because in this page I restricted these buildings. See, okay. So if I remove that filter on this page, if I remove, so click on this into mark, remove filter, okay. Now go and check, is there any filters on these visuals? Any filters? Any filters are there? No, right? So this is showing city is Chicago, because this only cities available in this city chart, okay. So I remove all filters for this page, so there is no filtration on this page. So if there is any filtration, you can go and check it here, okay. So now I don't know, there is no filters on this page, there is no filters on all pages, okay. So if you want to check individually, go and check, okay. So if there is any filter, guys, if there is any filters, for example, city, for this chart I'm using city, month name, sum of value, right? So if I'm applying any filter on this visual, for example Chicago I'm selecting, you can see what filter have been applied. It will highlight here like this. If no filters for that visual, it will show all. It means there is no filters, okay. So I'll just clear that filter. Now see, no filter on this visual, as well as no filters on this page. Go to this individual chart, okay. So here you can see I control on city this filter, so I'll clear these filters. Now see, all cities came into the picture, okay. Now go to this, any filters on this visual? No filters, okay. Now go to this card, any filters on this card? No. For example, on this card I want to show only one city value, only one city value I want to show. So in that case, what you will do, I'll take that particular city, I'll add it to this, I'll select New York. So this card showing only New York data, okay. This card showing only New York values, okay. So if I uncheck this, if I remove, so is the total values, okay. Is it clear, guys? So if you want to control any visualization, you have to select that visual, you have to go to the filter, you have to apply that. For example, user wants to show for this card only 2019 values. So what I will do, I'll select this value, add data field here, filter on this visual, okay. So this is already showing some value, okay, sum of total showing. What I will do, I'll take the year. So I want to present only for this card 2018 2019 cell. So what I will do, I'll go to the basic filter 2018, 2019. You can see. So in this card, I'm showing only 2019, 2018, 2019 energy value I'm showing. Okay, so whether it's correct or not, whether it's correct or not. For example, I'm selecting 2018 and I'm selecting 2019. Shit, the mouse is not working. And one more thing, guys. So here 2018 and 2019 I'm selecting. Okay, so when I'm selecting this, the value is matching here, right? So according to my selection, 2018 2019 sales is this with the values and this. Okay, so when I clear this filter, when I clear this filter, it should be show 2018 2019 by default, right? So clear, remember this value 106. See, so if I select 2016, blank. If I select 2017, blank, because I restricted this for only 2018 2019, correct? So if I uncheck this, showing, getting right, all of you?
Yes.
Yeah. Now I'm removing filter on this. So see, I restricted 2018 2019 value, so that only it's presenting static value. Like it's I restricted, you have to show only 2018 2019 value. So what I will do, I'll erase, close. Okay, I remove the filter. Okay, now no selections are there, no selections are there, the total of in millions you can see. Now there is a requirement, there is my requirement, like if I select the particular city, if I select particular city, it has to take me next level, it has to take me next level to show some detail level. For example, if I select for this particular city, right click on this, if I show here, drill through option will come. So we already discussed, right, drill through. Okay, now when I'm selecting this New York, so I'm not selecting New York, I'm just put pointer on this mouse pointer. If I right click here, the option I will get here, drill through. Okay, so through the drill through, it will take me in next level page. So let's see how it's. Now I'm using this city right here, this city should be available in that page also. Okay, now I'm adding, for example, I will take this detail page. In this detail page, okay, what I will do, I will take in this detail page, you can see add drill through field here, the option. Okay, add drill through. Okay, in this drill through, I will bring this city. Okay, when I bring this city, you can see here one button is coming. Okay, I think most of not observed. Now remove. Okay, now remove this one. Now see guys, add drill through field here is there, right? Now see, when I add the city column here, automatically one back button will come here. Okay, one back button will come. So what I will do, see, I'll take this city, observe in the corner, left side corner, one button will come when I'll add one column here, city I'm taking. See, one button is coming. Okay, now go to the summary report. Now you can see I place it mouse on this New York. I'm not selecting, I just place it on mouse point, right click, drill through, option is coming now, drill through, detail. So you can see where I added that city column in detail page only, right? In detail page I added the city column. So it's showing the drill through option available for this drill through. Now if you click on this detail, see for that particular city, it started filtering the data. Okay, so for that city, okay, for that city, these three buildings are available. You can see New York. I placed the value the New York, right? So it's filtering from that page to this page. Okay, why this is not coming? Is there any filters? Yes, there is an filters. Okay, so you can,
Imran bhai,
yeah,
I
yes,
just missed
please
one step.
tell me.
I missed only one step, which is how do we add this drill through step into the
Okay,
visualizations?
yeah, I'm removing this. Now my requirement here is when user will mouse pointer place it here. When user place it mouse pointer here, he wants to check there are cities. Okay, different cities are there, but he want in detail level for the particular city. Okay, so when he right click on this bar, it has to show drill through option. Is there any drill through option is there? No,
No.
there is no drill through option. Now on this city, on the city chart, when I click on this particular bar, it has to show me the drill through option, which will take in next level. So drill through always work one page to another page, guys. Okay, drill through. Okay, so through this page I am moving to another page. So in next page, the detail page is there, right? In next page
Mm-hmm.
I will add, you can see here, add drill through field here. The option you are seeing here,
The
add
option
drill
is
through.
already there by default, or we need to add it?
By default it is. By
Oh, cool, cool.
default. Okay.
That's what I wanted to know, Imran.
Yeah, by default this option is available. I'm not doing anything. I just came to this page. So in my first page, city I'm using column. The city column I'm using in that chart. Okay. So here also I will use that city here. Okay. So I'll just pass it. When I pass it this city in drill through, you will get one back button here. Now see, there is no button here. Okay. When I add this city here, you can see the button is coming. Okay. This button is coming. So go back to your summary report. Now before that, you can see this page also showing all information. Okay, all information this page also showing. So I applied filters. First check any filters are there. Okay, now okay, filter on this page. Okay, buildings also restricted. So I removed all filters from this page. Okay, now go to the summary report. Now
Imran, I'm really sorry to interrupt. एक छोटा सा doubt था.
बोलो.
Like how do we remove all filters to all pages in one shot? Like now you're removing filter for the city and building. You're removing one by one. Is there any option we can remove completely together? Whatever,
See,
for example, if I did one filter only in one page, I did a filter only for building row, building slicer,
yeah.
and I have did only filter for some of three table filter. Only two filter I have done in one page,
Hmm.
that too single filter. So in this scenario, how do we unfilter everything together at one shot?
Okay,
What is
I'll
the
tell you. I'll tell you. Okay. Now I added drill through option in next page. Okay, keep it mind this one. Okay, I added drill through city here. The column city I provided here. The back button came. Now user from the summary report, when he will right click on the particular city bar, drill through option is coming. The drill through available in detail page, right? So when he
Yes,
click on this, so on which city you are playing, that particular city data, it will be available in the next page. See, New
understood,
York.
understood.
Okay, New
Clear.
York. For this New York, 3 buildings are there. Okay, you can see for that New York, this data is available. For that New York City, this is a value. Okay, now when you want to go back to this, you have to, you don't, the user don't want to select the pages individually here. Okay, now he will click on this button, press Control and click here. It will back to your page. Now my requirement, I'll remove this all. Okay, as you said, how to remove in single shot that all pages filters. Okay, for example, in this report, okay, for example guys, until unless you won't go and check individually the pages filters, you can't understand what filters they applied. Got it? Now currently I'm summary report, summary page. Okay, so if any filters are available in this summary page, it will showcase you. Okay, so on this page, these filters are there, and all pages these filters are there. For example, I'm adding the city on all pages. I'm selecting this particular cities. Okay, so I added filter on all pages. Okay, go to the next page. So in next page also, you can see these filters are applied and this is coming blank. Why this is coming blank?
Because
But
we have applied this drill through option, that's
drill
why.
through. Okay, drill through applied, so that it's going. Now I'm in detail page. In the summary page, I added the filter on all pages. Okay, if I remove here and you can go and check there, here also it's removed. So filter on all pages means it will be applicable for all pages, right? It will be applicable on pages. For example, now see, filter on this page is there, right? So I am adding city. I am selecting few cities. Now in this page, in summary page, I applied the filter for all pages. Go to the page 5 here. Go to the 5 page. Go to the filters. See that filters applicable here also. Correct? One page I applied. It is coming along with all pages. Now if I remove here, it got removed in every page. See, is there any filters? And that is applicable only for all page level filters. If you apply filters on particular page, you have to go that particular page only. Okay, is it clear, Harsha?
Fair enough, Imran. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Now what I will do, I'll remove these pages. I don't want these pages. So what I will do, I'll keep it summary page in first position. Okay, you can remove like this. Okay, now this is my summary report. Now I will publish this report to Power BI services. First, before that, you have to go app.powerbi.com. Okay, so there is a workspace and my workspaces. My workspace is your personal folder. Workspace is common folder for all your team. Okay, so there is a, in workspace I have development testing, production. So my report under the development still, I'll place it in development. Okay. Now what I will do, I'll publish this report. Okay. Just click on this publish, save. I'm moving to this folder. Okay. Where? This folder. You can see in this folder I have this many reports. Okay. But our report is not at present here. Okay. In development. Okay. Now what is our report name? Energy dashboard. Okay. This energy dashboard I'm publishing to this development environment. Click here. So how many environments are there? This many environments will be show you here. You can see. Okay. My workspace also showing. Okay. This all environment showing. So I'm placing this application in dev. Click select. Success. Okay. Got it. Go to the Power BI service. Click on this. See this energy dashboard I have been published along with your data set. It came the data source what you use, along with that it came. You can see the time also. Okay, this time I have been published. Just open this report. Now you can see this energy, this many pages we have, right? This all pages we have in my report. Okay. Now this all my testing pages, page 3, page 2, duplicate page 1. This all I don't want. I don't want to showcase to my user. Okay. So if you are presenting like this, so user will understand. Okay, this is summary report. This is detailed report, and this is page 1, and this is duplicate page, and this is page 2. So I don't want to showcase this all pages. Okay, I want to show only summary report and detailed report. Okay, so what I will do, I'll come back to my Power BI desktop. I will hide these pages. Right click on this page, hide. Right click on this page, hide. Right click on this page, hide. Right click on this page,
Right.
hide. Okay, now I hided all pages. So in desktop, whatever you do, let it. But when you are publishing to this report, it should be clear and picture. Okay. So now I'll publish.
It will replace on the
So
same thing, or it will be creating.
yes, it will replace. It will replace. So click on dev folder, select the dev folder, select. It will ask you to replace. Replace this data set. Yes, replace.
And now, Imran, now right now, like I want to now you have created and you published it. Now I want to
Hmm.
see this report in real time. So can you send me the link?
Okay, fine. See, now I published to the Power BI service. Got it. Go to the Power BI service. Refresh. Is the pages are coming here?
Yes.
The rest of pages came. Okay, now when you're publishing the report, guys, remember when you're publishing the report, from where you are publishing, from there it will start. Okay, now see in development folder, I have this report, right? This is my report, energy dashboard. So from this page, you are publishing, right? So it's coming now. Detail page also I don't want to show because the user will going to this report through this chart, right? He's not going to manually to this detail page. Okay, so go back to your desktop. So you already have drill through option and back button also you have, right? The back button also you have. So what I will do, I will hide this page also. So right click, hide this page. Now again publish this report. The detail page also will hide. Save. Select that development folder. Replace. Done. Go to the cloud. Refresh. Select the dev. So this is your energy dashboard. Okay. Click here. Now you can see guys, only single page is coming because I published only this summary. The rest of all I hide it, so it's not applicable. Now from here, user check his data. Now I applied here drill through, right? So right click, drill through. See, it's going to next page. Okay, it's going to next page. So it's showing in which city I have selected that city in New York. Okay, so it's all about New York data. Now I want to go back to from this page. So already button is there. Click here, will come back. Now if I select Phoenix, right click, drill through, select this. You can see only Phoenix data. So this building only available for that. So how many years data is available for that? Okay, so based on that, he'll select. Now go back. Okay, is it clear guys how drill through is working?
Yes.
Okay, so how many pages you want, you can keep that pages, the rest of pages you can hide. Whatever pages you are hiding, that pages it won't show in Power BI service for the user. Okay, now this report I want to share. Okay, this report I want to share. So what I will do, so you can get the option here. So energy dashboard. Okay, energy dashboard. So share, click on this share. You can give here mail ID. Okay, Harsha, can you tell me your mail ID?
GS
GS
HARSHA
HAR SHA
SHA 93 at gmail.com. 93.
93 date of one or more emails addressed with the following domains are outside of your organization. So you can't share this report to your personal mail ID because you are not part of the organization.
Okay, I'll
Correct?
send my official mail ID.
Yes. So there is a Microsoft ID is there, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Share with me so that I can share. Okay.
Yeah.
So guys, there is a some limitations and there is a some restrictions because you are not supposed to share these reports to the third party people. You're supposed to send only the vendors. Vendor means who are the part of that your project, who are the part of the team, who are the part of that project. Okay, so only those people you can share your report. Okay, if it is outside people it may misuse. Okay, so there is some limitation because project means it's like it can be like a public project, it can be private project. Okay, so if it is a public project you can share it. If it is a private, because for example you are working on banking domain, you can't send this application to the third party people, right? Correct, because this application using for that business users, not for public. Okay, so there is a limitations guys. So in interview also sometimes
Can I tell
they'll,
you?
yeah, ping it here, you ping it here.
I cannot able to ping it. It is a V dash Sri Harsha
there is, there is a
G
lengthy man, but I
I think that will also not work.
V dash.
You
Okay,
should
just
be the part of this organization. That time only you can share to this within the group.
V dash.
V dash.
I'm pinging it. Let's try me. Sriharsha G at Microsoft.com.
Just a minute. V Harsha. V dash Harsha, right?
Yeah. HR V dash Sriharsha. V dash Sriharsha. Sri
Three Harsha.
HRSHA G.
S
Yeah.
R
V
I
dash
R L.
SRI.
S R.
SRI.
Hmm.
SRI.
Hmm.
SRI. HAR. No, your HARSHA.
Harsha. No.
HARSHA. G.
Sri Harsha. V Sri
Sri
Harsha, na?
Harsha. V dash Sri Harsha G. You're doing. I typed it in chat box already.
Okay, Harsha at the rate of
Microsoft.com.
1 or more email address with this. I don't think so. It will allow people
Microsoft
and
also is
non
not working.
view and share.
Then I have
I don't.
Infosys ID.
Let's apply. Let's see.
Microsoft also work on है by सब.
No, man. There is some limitations. We are using trial version, right?
Then I G G at Microsoft.com.
Nobody. It's not working because there is some limitations.
Okay, then I'll check with my Power BI ID.
Yeah, there is some limitations, man. Because we are not part of the organizations, right? Just we are working as a trial versions only. Okay, but you can share it like this. Okay, they'll give you your team people numbers and mail IDs only. Through mail IDs only you can share your report to your vendors or clients, customers. Okay.
How about if you copy paste the link? I can see that link.
Yes. See, for example, you have to open this report. Okay. So this link is there, right?
Hmm.
Take this URL. Try this. So this is how we can share.
Excuse me.
Okay. For now, is it clear, all of you? Any doubts here?
No, oh, it's clear.
It shows that sorry couldn't able to find the report.
Yes, because there is a authentication data. So there is some limitations, man. Okay. But in real time, you will get without knowing you can do all those things. Sharing data, moving, doing, giving access and all. Because you are working, you are the part of the organization, right? You will have all the accesses. Okay.
Yeah, and I don't want the data, but this is the reason why I am doing this because I got like a real time experience right now.
Yeah.
That yeah, I can ask with my colleague, hey,
Mm.
can you send me? And he will
Mm.
be doing this. Or for example, if colleague ask me, so I
Mm.
can do like this. So this
Yeah,
is
you
a
can
practice
share.
for me.
You can
So
share.
I don't want the report and all.
Mm.
So this is a practice for me, and I'm happy with it.
Yes, you can do, but there is some limitation in trial versions. Okay, if they give all those things, then what is the use of their cost cutting this and all? Okay,
Yeah,
for
business,
learning
business.
purpose, they are giving some accesses for us. There is a limitation access. Okay,
Thanks, Imran. Understood.
yeah. Is there any doubts here?
Day by day, it's
Clear.
getting very clear. I'm not getting doubts only nowadays.
Okay, that's good.
Sir,
Yeah, please.
sir, I have a doubt, sir.
Yeah.
Once we update the file to the Power BI
Hmm.
services, if we delete the Excel,
Hmm.
which we have built the report now, if we delete that file, still that report will be exist in the services.
No,
No.
I don't, yeah. You see, if you publish that report to the Power BI service, okay, until unless you are not refreshing, it will be available. Okay, until unless you are not refreshing, that file will be available. For example, see, okay, I'll take duplicate of this page first. Okay, now I'm deleting. Yes, once you publish this report to the Power BI services, okay, it will be available here. Okay, until unless you are not. For example, I'm using this data set, this these tables to develop this report, right? To develop this report. Now what I have done, if I delete this all tables, automatically this report also will collapse, right? Because if there is no
Not,
data, this chart
not
it will work.
tables,
Now,
not the tables. Excel file from which we have extracted the data. We have
hmm,
imported data from Excel now, sir. We
yes,
delete that Excel. Will it affect to the this report?
that's what I'm trying to tell. So you published that report to Power BI service. Okay. Now, once if your database has been deleted, that Excel data has been deleted. Okay. Until unless this report not refreshed, it won't affect. Okay. Once if this once it if it is refreshed, for example, this data only you are using to develop this report, right? This data. Okay. In
Sir.
Power BI services, always along with your report, your data set also will travel. Now you're saying this database have been deleted in Excel, right?
In system,
Yeah,
in
in system
Microsoft.
deleted. So once if you refresh, it won't be effect, guys. It won't be effect until unless it won't refresh. Okay, until unless it won't refresh, it won't affect. It will be statically. It will be available. Once if you start refreshing this report, okay, it will try to find out the data. It will try to find out that Excel sheet source. So there is no Excel sheet source for this. So after that, it will collapse. Until unless you are not refreshing this application, it won't affect.
Oh,
Okay. Once if you start refreshing that application, it will affect. Because it,
so,
yeah,
so we have to always store the data, sir.
exactly. If there is no data, what is the use of developing these charts? If there is no this
I
Excel
send,
data,
no, sir.
it,
Report once I send, my
hmm,
work is done. I can't remove the data. I can't delete
no,
it.
you should not. It will affect, right?
Okay, sir.
It will affect. See, transform data source settings. Now, if I remove this path, you see, I just changed the data source. Okay, I just changed the data source.
Yes, sir. Name changes in your queries that aren't
See, it starts refreshing the report. Now see,
access Microsoft First.
now the data is not available in your side. Now it won't be refresh also now. So until unless the data is correct, then only see it's
No,
showing some errors
it's not just to the
because I changed my data source here. Okay, I changed my data source. So, and if you go to the model, still it didn't refresh because forcefully I changed my data source. Once if you start refreshing, see if I start refreshing, building master, so my data source is still not founding because there is an error. So if I take any Excel file instead of access, so now see, start refresh. So this no tables are available. Okay, no tables are available. Whatever so far we have done. See, it's get struck. The report got struck. See, the key didn't match on your rows in the table. Energy consumption, the key didn't match in your rows. The key didn't match in your rows. The key didn't match in rows. So I changed the data source itself.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I changed data source itself, but it's not. It's just statically it's available, but it's not getting refresh also. Correct?
Yes, sir.
It's not getting refresh also, so it will impact and report.
Got it, sir. Got it.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
so
Thanks, sir.
make it, place it the proper data. Okay, change data source. Our data source available in downloads, I guess. Energy consumption.
Ah.
Okay, this is my data. Now refresh.
Hmm.
Any errors here?
No, sir.
No. Is it clear?
Yes, sir. Thanks, sir.
Yeah. Okay, guys, that's all for today.
Thank you,
Fine.
sir.
Yeah, we'll catch up in tomorrow's session. If any doubts, please ask me in group, guys. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Bye.